Good morning, everybody. This is the Kennet Canal as it comes out of the mouth into the Thames. Thought I'd just do this a little bit first before I spoke to you. It's quite a nice place. Oh, hold on. Bicycle there. Checking out that echo. And this here is the Horseshoe Bridge, which has been lucky for most. Okay, good morning. I'm doing this little video here just to introduce myself a bit more. Coming up for my holidays. Apparently I'm probably not going to be able to make it out to Toronto for Halloween, which is really disappointing. Unfortunately, I had not been keeping myself aware of all the security measures, the new ones that have been put in place for travel. That would be because I haven't been planning to travel so much. I had wanted to travel on Independence Day. Sadly, that fell through due to financial and monetary problems, not getting the money on time. So sadly, also during that time, I've had to use some of my holiday money to support myself and try and get myself into a good health so that I feel good to travel and I feel good to go for a holiday. Yeah, let me show you a bit more here. That's Thames there, going out that way, and along this way where we're going to be walking. So if you've been keeping up with my Google Plus, you'll know that I've been through some really sort of daunting administrative times where I've been seeing sort of the media representing my life as a universal court case to which I've been found innocent. But in doing so, I received two cracks to my skull. I'm seemingly spurned by the NHS and the police force. I've approached the Conservative Council and the Green Party Council. I've communicated with Community Care and also the Citizens Advice Bureau. And despite there being a series of illegal acts against me, I've received no help. For both the assaults, there were multiple witnesses. I don't know what the police are doing. I don't feel safe in England. My parents are no protection. In fact, they tend to be the opposite. They are monetarily providing some bits for me that have been long overdue. But my main incentive really was to get out to Canada to see my family and to meet my art friend, whom I do love. His name is Melissa Bernard, who, funnily enough, looks a bit like me. So, hey ya. She has apparently just had a baby, which totally ripped my heart out. I presume the smack in the face that I received shortly before I found out was probably something to do with that. So this is a bit more of the river, whilst I think about what next I'm going to... Oops, sorry, there we go, finger over the microphone. This is the river still going along here. Coming up on the right here is where some of the chaps live in their boats, which we should just walk up to. So when I first saw Melissa Bernard, it was an interesting time for me. She reminded me of somebody I used to live with, and there's a whole long story behind that as well, which if anybody wants to ask, you can do. But whilst I was living with that person, whom I had strong feelings for, and I ended up nearly getting murdered there as well. But she had a certain quality that was very similar to Melissa's in, I suppose, fashion, perhaps not behaviour. And there was an occasion one evening when we were all getting... we were all a bit high, really, I suppose, and I was looking at my friend going, oh, there you are, and I didn't really know what I meant at the time, but I think it was because that was at the point where I realised I was in the wrong place with the wrong person, and that there was where I could see Melissa Bernard in my future. Sadly, when I did contact Melissa, I told her some things about my life which probably made me look a bit victimised, possibly weak, possibly having come from a family of perverts. I guess I was looking for compassion. I was looking for a friend in art, somebody who was doing some things that I also really do enjoy. It's cosmic, it's universal. So, oh yes, the Melissa Bernard. So I went through an experience in 2007, which was a symmetry in its act of the event of the Ophiuchus. And there is a Barnard star on the Ophiuchus. Now, the administration is set up to create logic gates. So as the logic gates are created, letters move in accordance to the logic. So for me, the symmetry between my friend and Melissa was exceptionally profound. And if you've read some of my news reports recently, then you will see that. I'll listen to the bird sound for a minute. Beautiful birdie sound. Bernard Ophiuchus. Right, you will see. I've forgotten what I was going to say. Time to enjoy the Ophiuchus, Melissa Bernard, the symmetry. Also the geological map, geomap, the names. Administratively, it all leads to that place where she lives, where she now holds her baby. So, having seen this universal courting system in action, I'm sort of a little bit worried about the consequences of recent events towards me and the event of that birth as well, and how that's going to play out over the media political scene. I'm also concerned about my own spiritual theology, how that's going to play out, because, well, it's going to affect everybody. So my main ideal situation would have been to just get out there, meet her, be friends, and see what happened there. So that's what I'm still going to try to do. I'm a little less understanding now as to why it would be that she wouldn't want to meet me. I think that if we can make it a public event even, or meet at a public event, I hope my cousin to be there as well. Second cousin. Let's just take a bit more footage of there. So this is, sadly, I thought I'd just add a little bit of eco stuff in. The tree, you can't really see it. All of our horse chestnut trees along this stretch here have been getting a really dirty disease on its leaves, and yeah, it's not looking good. They'll probably have to be cut down in the next couple of years unless they can find some sort of cure for it. So this is sort of where it is that it's okay to walk about. Nice places. Oh, wet floor. Right, so yeah, let's see. That's sort of where we're up to. So today I'm going to go and get my police certificate thing sorted out, so that they can see I have no criminal record. I have been apprehended once or twice for some things, but never charged. And the most recent one was being arrested for, I presume it would have been something like damage to property, but it was my property. I'd had a incident with my housemate who had been living with me for about a year and just left and didn't bother to say goodbye, which I felt was really, really rude at the time. And I'd had enough. I broke up some stuff. But other than that, I'm pretty sure my police record's clean, as well as my bill of health, just about, except for my rather enlarged tonsils. But I'm putting that down to a must. A thing I must have, should have, had to have done, which was perverted by family and social for some really sick reason. So yeah, we're going to go back down onto the Thames now, because it's a bit damp on my shoes on the grass. And over to the left here we have Kings Meadow, which is where I got smacked in the face. This is also where you can come and play sports and chill out, relax, doing all that stuff. Oshizi. Yeah, it's nice, it's okay. Could do with some better lighting. Some more benches. There's all them Canadian geese. I don't know whether you can see them. fields full of geese. Yeah. So this is that ramble I was talking about. A little bit of one, not cross country, but still all the same. Right, so I'm going to try and raise my spirits up a bit as well, because I'm in quite a lot of pain. It's when emotional pain turns to physical pain. It's really last, because there's no actual illness. It's just a matter of having been perverted by others' pathologies and their appreciations of what they think is theology. I have cried. Banco de Gaia, real men do cry, or big men cry. Yeah, snow goose. Schwa. Also other boats. In fact, I'm probably not supposed to see the boats because some people are in hides and stuff. Okay, Melissa Bernard, love you. Love your baby too. Don't know your man. Probably wouldn't want to hook in. Can't wait to meet you. Can't wait to hold you, have a hug. You know, man been dying in England. Looking forward to Canada, looking forward to Toronto, looking forward to some snow if we get some, looking forward to Christmas. You never know, I might be there on Halloween, I may be travelling on Halloween. Wish me luck. I'll probably post you some more stuff before then. So until then, goodbye.